We begin tonight with perhaps the most important and tangible contribution that the entertainment community has made to those with RP and other eye diseases. TheatreVision. A process that RP International founder Helen Harris conceived of and the industry implemented as a way for tens of millions of people to enjoy something we all take for granted, a night at the movies. Simply put, TheatreVision is the creation of narrative description so that the movie-going experience can be brought to life for a blind person.
It allows us to come to the movies and watch them independently.
It opens up a new world.
Prior to a film's release, representatives from RP are shown in advance print and, working with the studio, develop a narrative script describing the action taking place on the screen. Great voiceover artists like Casey Kasem and Vin Scully, and actors like William Shatner and Angie Dickinson record the narration. The post-production team does their digital magic, and the movie is ready for its TheatreVision premiere.
You know, going to movies and things is really part of how America expresses itself. And so there's this idea of being able to join in conversations that everybody's having, and now I know what they're talking about.
In 1998, RP International is proud to recognize the creative teams responsible for turning some of this past year's most important theatrical and television movies into films that everybody, including the blind, can enjoy. For their terrific work in making TheatreVision a reality, here are the 1998 Vision Award honorees.
Hearing a noise, they look down the flooded corridor and see a very frightened, soaking wet 6-year-old little boy.
We can't leave him.
Watching the water rise around him, the child cries out for his father.
All right, come on!
Jack and Rose run to the boy as Jack scoops the child up in his arms and water surges through the double doors in front of them. Turning quickly, they run toward the opposite end of the hallway, but water pours in on that end as well, making an exit impossible. As they race back toward the doors, the boy's father runs toward them. He grabs the boy from Jack, runs back to the door of his room to retrieve a suitcase, then dashes toward the double doors with his son clinging tightly to his neck.
Excuse me, sir, but this young elf has something to show you.
Clover operates the demented bear in the monster truck. It zigs and zags. It jumps onto a globe, causing it to spin. A reindeer reaches for the toy, but spins off the globe instead. The toy knocks another elf into a pile of mail. It then knocks Santa to the ground.
Son, what's your name?
Ozzy, sir.
Santa picks up Ozzy's toy.
Now that's cute.
I still think you ought to call the police, you know, and report it. I can call them for you.
A car speeds past them.
Oh my God, it's them! It's them! The ones who took my bag! Stop!
Where are you going?
Paula chases the car down the middle of the street, dropping her groceries as she runs.
Get out of the way! I'm gonna get a bullet between my damn eyes!
Clutching a bag in each arm, Elliot races past her. Paula trips and sprawls face first in the street. Ahead, the robbers stop at a red light. Elliot runs up to their car.
Hey! All right, give me the bag! Give me the bag! I'm not afraid of you guys! Out of the car! Out of the car!
The two tough guys jump from the back seat. They shove Elliot up against the car. A third man holds a knife to his throat. As the crowd approaches, they back off snarling and get back in the car.
Simple question. Hey, hold it. Kidding.
As he leans toward her, Ripley's face is rigid.
You're gonna make us all very proud.
Suddenly, she clamps her legs around him and brings her handcuffed arms up swiftly, striking him twice in the chin. As he falls to his knees, her hands grasp his throat, choking him. As he gasps for air, two armed guards rush in. One points a rifle at her head and fires. The gun emits an explosive electric jolt, knocking her onto the floor.
I'm all right.
I'm giving orders now, Bolt Boy, and I think I'm gonna like it here.
Hades sips on a cocktail and spits it out at the sound of Hercules' voice.
Hercules! This ought to even the odds!
Hercules swings his sword and breaks the chains that bind the gods.
Yeah, Hercules! Thank you, man! Get them!
Lava Titan spews lava at Pegasus and Hercules. They fly up and the lava lands on Hades instead.
No! Get him! Not me!
Ice Titan spits icicles.
Follow the fingers!
As Hades points,
the yacht with the horse!
They fly by him and Hades gets frozen in ice. Hercules frees Zeus from the lava.
Thank you, my boy.
Followed by his entourage, a smiling Wallace makes his way through the crowd, shaking hands as he goes. Red and white balloons bob in the air, and some of the crowd wear white straw hats with red bands proclaiming a Wallace victory. He reaches the podium, gives the crowd a sharp military salute, then turns to Cornelia and engages her in a dance. He finishes with a little shuffle, then takes Cornelia's hand in his and raises it high in a victory salute.
Save your hoses, Chief! I want to let it cool up all the way to the top! Save your hoses! Not across till I give the word!
40 giant red fire trucks move into place with their front bumpers touching the cement barricade as the flames devour the Peterson Museum on the corner.
Just have to wait it out now.
Mike Rourke and Police Lieutenant Fox watch as the lava comes closer and closer to the 6-foot-high cement dam. 15 feet, 10 feet, 5 feet from the cement barricade, the lava glows a fiery yellow-white along its leading edge as the brigade of firemen stand atop the fire trucks with hoses ready. Through all of this, volcanic ash pours down on everyone like thick gray snowflakes.
Ian, Eddie, and Nick hurry through a shallow stream toward a backpack lying near the rocky stream bed. Ian kneels down and picks up the backpack, which is battered and smeared with blood, then reaches inside and pokes his finger through 2 large holes.
Sarah! 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 Sarah Harding!
How many Sarahs do you think are on this island?
Sarah! Sarah!
A sudden noise in the tree startles them. Ian looks around nervously as Eddie, holding the handheld monitor, starts down the trail, then stops. Ian and Nick move up behind him.
Something big.
Emerging from the trees, 3 stegosaurs walk slowly across the trail. They are beasts of enormous size with small heads and a row of huge fin-like triangular spikes running along their backbones and the length of their tails.